1962. You see him pulling into the driveway here on your screen? He's pulling in right here into this house. We're gonna stop. They didn't have beds, they slept on the floor. When they heard the shot, Merle Evers, who's played by Whoopi in the movie, said that as he had taught the children, they dropped to the floor and they crawled. The bullet entered that window. It went through his chest, right in the back of the driveway, came out the front, entered the window, hit the refrigerator, and bounced and hit a watermelon that was sitting on the counter. They found when they went to the watermelon, they saw some juice. The cops said they picked up the watermelon and the bullet fell right out. It went through his body into the house. Shouldn't buy them from there, right? If I can't come in the restaurant and sit at the counter with everyone else, if you were black, you couldn't come in the restaurant and sit. You had to go to the back door, back where the trash dumpsters were. My uncle, my aunts, and my cousins and my mother's generation have stories of growing up in Arkansas, going to the back. Jackson State is where the Deion Sanders was the coach for several years until last week when he accepted a position at Colorado. But some of you didn't even know Jackson State until Deion Sanders came here. So I suppose he came and did what he needed to do.
Hold on it. And I'll never forget it, man. He was in the men's room using it. And I came in and I stole on him as hard as I could and just bust all of it. And we was done.
Right.
We was done with saying, hey. And in Jackson, schools are small. And we was in the 8th grade. We went through the 8th grade through the 12th. And all of our classes was the same. And he made sure he sat as far.
Oh, that's so crazy. We had met a person that been through this, and it's just like, wow. And he was only 13, y'all. Jesus.
The Klan bombed churches because they were the symbol of faith and strength.
American community stand watch over the volunteers and SNCC workers.
These people were protecting us. They would be in the bushes. They had networks. They would ask us what town we going to, where our meeting gonna be. They were fighting war, literally fighting war, and we kept working. White folks got scared.
In July, over 40 Freedom Schools open in 20 Mississippi communities. More than 2,000 students attend.
The Mississippi school system was designed to just keep black students ignorant. There were two broad purposes of the Freedom Schools. One was to just remediate in that.
It's tiring.
This is
Let me call Bill real quick. Imagine trying to call 911. You gotta go. How the fuck you do this?
You go nah.
Oh.
And then
I would not work.
A claps.
What's this, the prayer?
Baby, I'm late, but I can check in with you.
grade, 15, 16, while people was like really struggling, getting beat on and doing all this stuff. Like, wow. This was like, got my heart beating, like, wow.
Called Neshoba County. In Neshoba County, the county seat of Neshoba County is Philadelphia, Mississippi. And in 1964, they created something called the Freedom Summer. The idea was to bring white college students, much like some of you, from the north to Mississippi to help that summer. They were going to register voters, they were going to raise money for the poll tax that black voters had to pay. They were going to teach them social justice and civil rights and how they could make a difference. Well, while doing that, one of the churches that agreed to help was burned.
That was the church.
And when there were 3 men, 2 white and Jewish from New York, 1 black, they were investigating that church burning when they went missing. A slogan and a button to wear. It's literally, when you say that, you are stepping in the lineage of all of these freedom fighters going back hundreds of years who said the same thing in different ways, right? They said, I matter. My life matters. Who I am matters. My family matters. My future matters as much as anyone else's. Regardless of my education, how much money I have, the color of my skin, I matter. That's what Black Lives Matter is saying. It's saying that our lives, people that are of color, are not disposable, right? They're important too. Another thing I want you to know about Mississippi, of course, the civil rights activity that happened here, but also Mississippi is the birthplace of the blues. So, anyone know the very first American music form? Yet practically people couldn't vote here. As you saw in the movie, in the documentary, you would go at 10 a.m. to vote and they'd see you coming, to register to vote that is, and they'd put the gone to lunch sign. And they had just opened, right, for the morning. There was intimidation. There were 3 murders you need to know about that happened in connection to voting. The first murder was in about 20 minutes from here in a town called Marion. It was a night march. Joanne will tell you about that. But Jimmy Lee Jackson.
This is what I'm used to, because, yeah, look at, okay, because, that's what I'm used to. What? Hold on. What?
Ooh, this is nice. Girl, this all this is you right here? Okay. They don't smell like roaches in here or nothing. This is so nice. And look at this. Girl, how you get sparkles in the back of an animal? What is this, a Care Bear?
I don't have much to bring. My heart is torn in pieces.
Get out the freedom's way. Ain't gonna let no before me out.
Turn me around.
No, turn me around. No,
Turn me around.
ain't gonna let no horror for me out.
Turn me around.
I'm gonna
Keep on walking. Keep on walking.
walking on the freedom's way. War, no war. I lay down my sword and shoot down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I wanna lay down my sword and shoot down by the riverside to study war. No, well, I ain't gonna study now.
Sometimes you have to speak victory during the test. And no matter how you feel, speak the word and you will be healed. Speak over yourself. 402, and that's this way. 413.
You better hurry up before I lose storage. Oh, y'all excuse him. He a little slow. Hold the phone. Still hold it out on me.
Right.
I'ma say, oh.
I've been all in my phone, I got options. And I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your game. Too often, baby, you can leave it sometimes.
Y'all, we just got back from the museum. It was a sad little museum. You got my little souvenir. That's a little museum.
It was nice. It was very interesting. It was very interesting. I learned a lot. And a lot of respect towards the people that jumped that ship. That's all I'm going to say.
Guys, my name is Jaquela, and I rate the museum 10. I almost cried, but I held it in like a real nigga. Well, this hoe don't want to rate it.
All the time, baby, I'm talking crazy.